this is the new trace we call the photosynthesis, but it integrates the measurements that David's referencing. That's ECS, motor force measurement, fluorescence measurement with phi PQ and phi 2 and phi no. And then we just do absorbance at every wavelength that we can do, which is 8 different wavelengths, just because why not? It takes like a quarter of a second. So you're going to see this today. I just wanted to walk through it really quick so you can see. So you can see here's like a lower light. This is probably 100 microincidents. So this is a cloudy day, and you get a pretty big differential between FS and FM prime. And then here's high light. And all of a sudden it gets smaller because FS moves up. So this, can you these are two different things. I'm just trying to show, this is generally, and when we go out and take measurements, you'll see that.
Can I comment?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you look at these, could you go back to one? So this is, it's making all these measurements in series. I think this is going to be your lecture.
I'm going to zoom in on that, yep.
But can you zoom in on this part? This is, okay. You want me to explain all this?
Sure, yeah.
This is your steady state fluorescence at that page. And your saturation pulse is going to apply here. What it's doing is closing those reactants and building the electrons in here. Now there's a trick. You see how it goes down like that? This is a trick invented by my former students. What it's doing is we don't know whether this is fully saturated. And in some cases, particularly at high temperature, it might not be fully saturated. So he developed this trick that he went from this saturating light went down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And he can extrapolate, use this data to extrapolate back, make sure, see what it would be like if it's really saturated. And then he put the saturating pulse on again. And then it goes off. I think there's a far red.
Yeah, so right here there's a big, when you take the measurement, you'll see the far red light turn on, which is on the bottom of the planet time. And it's on for about 3 or 4 seconds. And we just don't collect that data because we're not interested in it. So that's why there's this sudden drop. Because we're actually, this is the effect of far red light trying to get wonders.
So this is dark again, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
Can I comment about this thing just a second? Because I didn't talk about it. When we look through all the data sets, I told you about the one signal that we found. That was interesting. The other one was what happened in the dark. If you zoom in on this, you're going to see that it's creeping up and up and up. And that only happens in certain situations. And that's because of a process called cyclic electron activate probably. And that seems to be a very interesting parameter that's already being measured that nobody's studied. Just looking at the data sets, it looks pretty interesting. So it might be possible to mine that. So that's one of the reasons why Sebastian and I are developing this Python capability. So we can go in, if you find something interesting, now you can go in detail and pull that out and say, does it correlate with something that we don't have? And if it works, then you can include it in the platform to do it on there.
So that's the fluorescence trace if you're looking for it. Yeah, that's what it is. This is the ECS trace. So in low light conditions. In low light conditions, you're going to see a big fluorescence signal, which you saw. You're going to see a really small ECS signal, sometimes to the point where you can't even see it. So this is the actual signal, but the light is so low, and there was so little proton accumulation in the thylakoid that basically you don't really see a difference between ambient light and darkness, which is what you're seeing.
But if you fit this curve, the half-time for this part is one of the parameters you're interested in.
Yeah. So and then this last part is just a whole bunch of absorbers at different wavelengths. Each of these little things is like absorbance, red light, green light, blue light, 940 nanometers, 850 nanometers, that repeats again and again at different intensities. So we're doing that so if it's a very thin leaf, we have a low intensity so that we can measure a thin leaf. If it's a very thick leaf, such that this intensity would be so low it wouldn't actually get through the leaf, do it at a very high intensity. And then we use the computer to figure out which one we should choose. So that's why we're doing 8 lights, but we're repeating it 3 times, so there's 24 total. That's what that piece is. So when you see that, you'll know
It looks cool. Some of these, it looks almost like white light. It's flickering so fast.
can't really do conifers then, can we?
Yes, okay, yes,
We can measure
We can do it.
absorbance first.
I've got, do you want to work with me on this?
Yeah,
I want to tell you about it later. I'll tell you about how to work with conflict.
That is the goal.
because I've tried it, and I don't know. I've got some data.
Okay. Now, okay, two important things.
Yeah, okay.
Fluorescence measurements are not going to be affected by the gaps. Let's say you have a conifer, let's say your leaf is too small. The fluorescence matter should not be strongly impacted. But the absorption measurements like this one and this one are going to be useless unless you do a trick. So you can first, if you have very tiny leaves, you can mask off the light path. We have to recalibrate things, mask it off, make that smaller. Your signals are going to kind of suck, or they're going to get proportionally smaller. But then you can do that for conifers, like a bunch of needles. Then we have to, there's a trick for filling in the gaps between the two parts. So you need to do that for the measurements of fluorescence again.
So I'm just going to really quick show you the exact same portions of the trace at highlight conditions. So now all of a sudden you can see you're already almost at saturation because the ambient light is close to saturating light. So now this FS is really high. But after you do the far right adaptation, or the dark adaptation here, you actually see that FS in the dark is quite low. So you'll just see that every time. Now if we go look at if we go look at ECS, then you'll see the trace kind of like what Dave showed you before. And so now you can really see it, right? Because it was very bright. We went from bright outdoor conditions to dark, and so all the protons drained out of the phase, and then we turned the light back on. So
If you have stress, you'll see that this goes, the half-time is much longer. Do you have a stress?
I don't have one right now. We can look one later. Or we can measure one this afternoon. So just, again, this is what you would expect to see. This is really, really easy. If you move, and we'll talk about this, but if you move your hand around while you're measuring, or even just a little bit of shaking, like this is super sensitive. You have to like kind of hold your hand to do it right.
Is it that at the beginning of the measure or the
It's at the very beginning.
very beginning?
Yeah.
So that's you have to be really careful.
You have to be careful. And the fluorescence measurement is a lot more robust, actually. If you move around, you don't see. But this one, and we can show you badges, right? It'll just go like, it'll just go like this.
We're working on it.
So-
We may have to, add a whole reference wavelength or something. We may end up
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
It's clear that this trace is probably too long because most of the stuff is happening very short.
Yeah, we'll optimize this more before we do it. So anyway, I just wanted to give reference to what Dave talked about over there to what you're actually going to see in real life. And then all the calculations for what you talked about over there are below. There's a lot of extra junk here. We put that in there primarily because we're trying to learn. And so we want that information for learning, but it's not necessarily information you may want to use.
It might be.
Yeah, right. And that's the nice thing about the platform is we can include it if you want to use it, right?
So for example, in the turbines, as you go out towards the infrared,